Well, howdy, y'all. I'm doodling. Figure I'd get on here and talk. Whatever came to my mind. Hopefully it's something good. I'm drawing a little thingamabob. It's not too perfect. I learned not to take myself too seriously. And I draw. Otherwise you never finish nothing. Like I usually don't. Sometimes I get stuck on a part. It's hard to focus. Especially with me talking. But I guess I'm gonna work my brain out. I don't really have a job anymore because I quit and I wasn't happy with my job, even though it wasn't too bad. I just wasn't getting along with the people at the company, and my mind's all weird, and I just want to do something different with my life. I don't want to be stuck at that company. It's a weird place. It's like a soul cairn or something, like a soul trap. And the people that work there, their souls are trapped there forever. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it other than like something weird, like a soul trap. You guys ever heard of soul traps? End up, I ended up moving out here to the shed. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like looking at hell with all the insulation. We got a bunch of trash laying around we need to clean up. Kind of feel safest out in the shed. Away from other people. And I have a file in the door, so it'll keep the door shut. There's a little handle there. Yeah, I still write a little bit. And I still play guitar. I've been messing around with the tuning system. There's nothing like knowing why things are the way they are. Some people are really good at like listening and just learning by listening to people, but some people are stubborn and hard-headed and have to learn the hard way. Have to learn the hard way. Life don't get much easier as you get older, I tell you what. Oh Lord, you'll start to regret some of all your life decisions. I wish you could just go back to being a little kid again. I wish you could just forget about it. I ain't drawing much right now. Kind of. Since I don't know why I don't really like to draw that much anymore. It's more something I liked to do when I was a kid. I get into writing a little bit more, and just playing the guitar. I don't really think about songs as much anymore. I still got a couple I made up. I just kind of play all the same things I made up from the past, but none of them are really complete. So I got stuck like with like 1 or 2 parts for a song, but like to bring it together, you know, like I'm almost there. Like it would take like a day to sit there, yeah, like a day or two to sit there and really like focus in and finish all the stuff I made up. A lot of times what stops me is my technical experience, because I never really bothered to practice or learn anything. You get distracted at work and kind of get sucked up into work, and then don't really have much of a life. And drugs, get sucked up in the drugs a little bit. I'm not the happiest man around, but I've done okay for myself. I'm trying. Put on a little bit of weight. I have mixed feelings about it. I sat there and ate like a whole cheesecake. Not all in an hour, but over the course of a day. You know, the $20 one you get from Food Line. Yeah, I don't have too much more money. I have to get a job. Something I could walk to, or something somebody wants to take me to. You know what? You could send me $5. I don't got a Patreon or nothing. You could send me $5 in Zelle. How about that? You could jail me. You could jail me as much money as you want to. My phone number is 704-691-9287. Send me as much money as you want to. I don't care. I'm cool. I'm simple. I still supplement. I got all sorts of supplements. I couldn't even tell you about all of them. where I could. I got magnesium glycinate, potassium orotate. I make sure I take like a B complex, and I got like a magnesium complex. I usually avoid like magnesium citrate, and I got in the phytoestrogens, and yeah, maybe a couple other ones. And like vitamin C, you know, all your vitamins and minerals. I usually just take them together. I like all together at the same time, and fish oil, and all the other omegas, and I kind of just get through it all at one time and figure it'll all absorb at some point in your digestive tract. Hopefully I'll be okay. Hopefully I won't die like a stroke or bleed out or nothing. And I've been getting into junk food and not doing too much. I still don't have a car or a vehicle, and I don't know how I'm gonna make a living. I'm not too good at anything. I'm not great at nothing. I'm 26. I'd wish I saved a little bit more money, and took life a little more seriously, but had more fun. I wish I took it more seriously and had more fun. Out of time, out of place. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I don't have any money. I got a couple bucks. It ain't enough for a car. When I left my job, I had like 10 grand. I guess I haven't made the best use of it. I got into using estradiol. I think I started with, was it Life Flow? By Estrocare. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. Probably shouldn't reveal that to you, but I figure nobody watches. Yeah, it's pretty good when you got it around. Yeah, I got burnt out on work. I'm sick of working. I need to get up and get a job, and I just kind of need to start over again. And just hope it gets better. I just hope it gets better. You know, once upon a time, someone promised me that it would get better and I'd enjoy life. And I would see the bright side, and I would thank the Lord the day I was put here on this earth. And I've still yet to see it. But I got a little bit of faith. Maybe it'll get better for me at some point. And you just hope it gets better. Oh Lord, you guys ever seen that movie Castaway? With Tom Hanks? I relate to that movie and the concept of being stuck on a desert island. You ever think about women? I do from time to time. I quit thinking about them as much. I realize if somebody wants you, they'll let you know. Yeah, women kind of weird me out. They're kind of dangerous. Dangerous creatures who'll maybe murder you in your sleep and take all your shit and give you a kid that ain't yours and squeeze the life out of you. But only if you let them, you know. I'm not that strong. I never win when it comes to other people. But if you just avoid other people, then they don't get in your way. Oh. It's weird living in a shed. I feel most at home, like, in the shed. if that makes any sense. Yeah. Yeah, life is kind of weird. You get to them weird points in your life where you feel restless, but you don't really know where to go or know what to do. You should be okay though. Yeah, if there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that you should never spend too much time around something, because eventually you'll find something to hate. Life is full of teachers, gurus, little moments throughout your life. The question being, what did you learn along the way? Yeah, I love to write stuff like that down. I learned to think about it all day and night and write it down and not take it too seriously. It'll give you something to do and kind of distract you. When you find an obsession, just writing stuff down. Sometimes the secret to writing is to go out into the world and live your life and have experiences to write about and have tragedy and joy and love and go through your experiences in life and then look back on them and write about them as you go. Yeah, it's hard to be original. Sometimes you gotta, sometimes you kinda gotta borrow from other people, but you have to borrow from other people in a way that's inspired. I haven't published nothing yet. I just like to write. But I like to think about people reading what I write. So I make a fun little game out of writing by like making rules to follow, kinda. Yeah, it's good to express yourself. But could you do it in a way with the idea in mind of you thinking about how other people view you. Like when you write, you could write your journal out. Imagine if someone walked into your room and read it while you're at work or wherever. So it adds a whole new dynamic to writing. So you have the whole new dynamic to explore. And not just that, you could think about 1,000 years from now, in the future, and you realize someone might find what you wrote and read it, and maybe you wouldn't understand any of it, but who knows, they might be able to understand what you wrote if you made it legible. It's just kind of cool. It adds something to what you're doing. That the act of playing pretend or being an actor, and you go, who am I today? What kind of character am I playing? And you take a simple activity like writing and you say, well, I could be writing a book. But learn not to take yourself too seriously while you're doing it, and kind of enjoy yourself a little bit and get into the act of it and the hobby. Who knows, you might be worth something one day, 2,000 years from now. In fact, it could be tomorrow. Only you could decide what you're worth. Yeah, I guess the video could be getting long. I don't know if I'd want to sit around and watch like a 30-40 minute video of someone talking. But there might be someone who don't mind listening to me. I kind of just make it for myself, the videos. Sometimes you're just bored and just want to talk. Realize in the future it might be cool to go back and watch yourself speak to nothing, and see kind of how you grow as a person as you get older. I guess it don't hurt to do it every once in a while. Make a video, talk about your life, whatever's on your mind. Yeah, I don't write it out, I just kind of think of it as I go. Not really expect anybody to watch my videos. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for a living. I quit my job. I was making like $26 an hour. But I didn't really like the company or the work they did, and I don't know, my mind was in a weird place, so I just left. And I was traveling a little bit, and we were in Georgia, and I just I don't know, I just couldn't go to sleep, and the room was keeping me up, and I didn't like the people I was working with too much anymore, and I didn't feel very loved, and there was nothing to do, and I was bored, and Yeah, I don't know. I was dealing with a lot of stuff. And you hope it gets better. Like people said once. Yeah, life is a journey. Shit, life is kind of like one of them track meets. And people run around in a circle and go so far, and when you get to the end, you find out that you didn't really go anywhere, and it doesn't even matter. I don't know. Sometimes it's the person you become along the way. But who cares? Because you're going to be dead anyway, you know? Yeah, you'll be dead. Someone might remember you, but maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, over and over again. Yeah, I love track and cross country. I used to run the 2 mile. Was it just the 2 mile? It was maybe just the 2 mile, and I think one time I ran like the 800 meter and the 2 mile, and I did cross country. I don't know if I've said that before. Probably. I wish I could go back and do it all over again. I wish I could do it all over again. If I could ever do it all over again, I'd work on my diet, and I'd supplement, and I'd get me a job, and I'd beat my mom over the head with the stick and be like, give me money. I never did any of that. Like, give me money. I got it out of her. If I could go back, I'd have more fun. I would have had more fun. With the way my life turned out up to this point, it didn't even really matter. And I didn't even finish high school, and I got my GED. And did a little bit of that, and I never asked for too much money, so I never got too much money, and then like living check to check and never taking care of my car, and then I end up getting tased by the police, and I wrecked my car, and I got something in my eye, like all in the matter of like a short time period. And I got out of doing electrical work and got into helping my friend out and doing a little bit of business. You guys doing a little bit of business? And you start a business outside of your garage? It's pretty cool. I love doing that kind of stuff, but I couldn't make no damn money with it. In the end, you rarely do. You just throw it back into the business, and you just kind of support your life a little bit with the business. Yeah, there wasn't no money in it for me. I don't know if I could do it all over again. I might have to. Start my own business. Not always cracked up to be. I guess it depends on what kind of work you do and what you're selling. Yeah, whatever you do, if you're gonna get in the business, make sure it's something you love. When was the last time you asked yourself, does it make money? It could. It could if you had the right marketing strategy. Yeah. You could sell a piece of shit with the right kind of marketing campaign. Oh, I hope life gets better. Send me $5. $100. Send me some money, please. Please. I need more money. I don't make nothing. I haven't figured it out. I just need help. I need somebody. To get back up on my feet. Because I've fallen and I can't get back up. Yeah, I think I'm about done talking. That's all I had to say, I guess. Just distract myself with the camera. Yeah, that's it for now. No job, no car. No job, no car. I'm about out of money again. I ain't did too much, and I put a couple pounds on, and sat out here and got on my own nerves, and I think I'm starting to have like an allergic reaction on my arm, and hoping it'll get better. I'm hoping it'll get better. And I broke out on my forehead. I got into some progesterone cream, and I realized I didn't like progesterone because this shit makes you like burn up inside. And I broke out on, I got a rash on my stomach. And I was burning up inside, and I was annoyed at everyone and everything, and hate everything, and I didn't like myself too much. So I decided no more progesterone cream. I don't want no more progesterone in my life. So we decided no more progesterone cream, and y'all let me know. No job, no car, no progesterone. We'll have to figure out a job. I don't know. I've already worked at like McDonald's and Bojangles, and I did a little bit of construction, mostly electrical, and I ventured out and did some freelance work and did a little bit of shop work. I don't know what to do. I'm burnt, slat, wore out. I don't think I can do it no more. Till someone gives me a damn job, gives me a break, and lets me work. Quit whining and complaining, and gives me some money. It don't hurt for it to be a decent check and give me a decent pay. I'm capable of doing lots of cool stuff for you. I can run all on my own. But you have to kind of show me what you expect, and spend a little bit of time with me, and make sure I'm good to go. You know, give me a bit of loving. You gotta give me a little bit of love. Make sure I know what I'm doing, and I'm not too special. Just a little bit. Sometimes I get lost on the job. I just need someone to not hold my hand, but show me the way. I need you to show me the way, and guide me in the right direction. Some people forget that when you bring someone new in, they maybe know everything and don't really need much attention. But some people you bring in, and you realize that they need a little bit more training on the job. And if you just spent like, I don't know, like a week or two a month, maybe a year or two with them, and invested in them a little bit, maybe they'd be a great asset. I don't really know. Sometimes you give some people everything in the world, and they won't give you too much back. It's kind of a mixed bag. What you get from other people. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I could sit here and be quiet and never say nothing. That'll leave you wondering if I was ever going to say anything. That's about it. Bye. See ya. Send me some money. Send me money. Don't make me go on social welfare. I didn't do nothing. I didn't deserve it. I don't want to hear you complain. I'm a good guy. I just need a job and a car. I don't want help. I just need a job and a car. I'm loyal. I'm the weakest character trait. I'm loyal. I just need help. In all the ways no one wants to help me. I don't have much of an education, but I'm pretty educated in my own way. Don't doubt me. I just need an opportunity to go to a job. I'm capable of spinning in circles and looking off into space and doing nothing, and I like to goof off and play around and talk to people while they're sitting there doing work. What else? What else would you read on a report? I like to show up late. I might argue with you. I'm not good at listening. I forget what you'll tell me. I'll do my work, but it'll be slow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I was put on this earth for. Sometimes it doesn't feel like work. You go to work and realize everybody works and they have to. But some people aren't really good at too much. Alright, that's about it. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I just lay around all day. Need to find something to get into. One more scrawny arm. Grrr. Yeah, you're skinny. I'm holding it. There's still a little bit of muscle there, damn it. I ain't completely wasted away. Alright, bye for real.